Here for You, a BNHA multi-character ex-listener fanfiction. This is for people who are on their period, and I'm hoping to make you all feel a bit better. Katsuki Bakugo. Bakugo was out buying groceries while you took a nap. When you woke up, you saw a stain on the bed. Oh, great. Just fantastic. I don't have any pads anymore. You remembered where Bakugo was and quickly called him. What is it, dumbass? I thought you were asleep, he says. Well, I was, but I just woke up. Can you please pick up some pads while you're at the store? You answer. Wait, what? Okay, sure, I'll see if I can find some. Thank you, babe. He hangs up the phone and you decide to take a shower and get into some comfy clothes. When Bakugo gets back, he hands you the pads and takes out a bunch of snacks and drinks from a plastic bag. The both of you take place on the couch and watch a movie together. Halfway through the movie, you fell asleep in Bakugo's arms. He kissed your forehead and whispered, "Sleep well, dumbass." Bakugo might come off as harsh or aggressive, but in reality, if he feels a connection with you, he would do anything if it meant making you happy. Damn, this boy would take you to the other side of the world if that's what you wanted. Tamaki Amajiki. Tamaki noticed you looked pretty sad today, which wasn't normal for you. To him, you'd always been a happy and energetic person who never failed to make him smile. Seeing you feel down made him be less happy as well. He guessed that you might be on your period, and that thought got confirmed when he saw a stain on the bed sheets. He threw the sheets into the washer and remade the bed, knowing you would probably get embarrassed if you mentioned it. He also decided on a way to make you feel better. He prepared your favorite food and set up a blanket in the living room, like a little indoor picnic space. When you got out of the shower, you saw him sitting there, inviting you into a hug. He didn't really say anything, but you knew that this was his way of being there for you, which you really appreciated. The two of you sat on the blanket, with you in Tamaki's arms, just eating the food he had made, which was actually really good. When the food was all finished, the two of you just snuggled and eventually fell asleep together. To him, it were these little things with you that made his anxiety so much less awful. Ever since he had first met you, a new world had opened up to him. You were the sunshine in his life that he couldn't live without. Izuku Midoriya. Izuku couldn't help but notice a stain on your pants. When he commented on it, your face turned red and he started apologizing about 50 times. It's fine, Izuku. I'm just a bit embarrassed about it, that's all. Don't worry, YN. I'm here for you. You can always rely on me, you know, he said with a beaming smile. Aw, thanks, Izu. I really appreciate it. Since Izuku didn't really know how to cook, he picked up some ramen from a nearby convenience store and prepared that. The both of you sat on the floor, eating the ramen and watching stupid comedy shows on TV. Whenever you smiled, Izuku knew that he was doing a good job at being a boyfriend. The boy barely had any experience dating and didn't know if he was doing the right thing to help you through this time. He found it nice to spend time alone with you. Just cuddling or hanging out together made him happy. You were the joy in his life, and he was yours. Shoto Todoroki. Shoto might have seemed like a cold person when you first met him, but after getting to know him, he started to show his true colors. He deeply cared about you, and when he found out you were on your period, all he wanted to do was be with you and help you feel better. He had bought you everything you could possibly need and more. Not wanting to miss any of the important things, he'd made sure to ask Momo what to get. She advised him to get pads and a bunch of snacks, including chocolate. Shoto also got you some of your favorite tea from the store because he read online that some teas help against cramps. He figured this was probably not true, but still got it anyways, just in case. You were laying on your bed and your lower stomach was hurting really badly. Shoto got an idea. He put his left hand on your stomach and activating his quirk, relieving some of the pain and making you feel so comfy, your eyes started to slowly but surely close. When he knew for sure you were asleep, he tucked you into bed and went to sit at your desk to study for an upcoming test. Tenya Ida. It seemed someone as studious as Ida wouldn't really have time for dating or romance in their life, but Ida proved this wrong. He was dating you for a couple of months now and had fallen head over heels for you. He wouldn't trade you for anyone else in the world and made sure you knew this. Whenever you felt down, he'd be there to cheer you up and make you feel better. That quality was something you adored about him. The fact that he was able to manage his studies, training, and taking care of you was really something. He kept a schedule for you, so you would know exactly when you were on your period. He saw that today was the day and wanted to surprise you by coming over with snacks and a few movies. He had to Google what stuff to get because he wasn't an expert on stuff like this. When you answered the door and let him in, the two of you got settled on the couch and just talked about everyday life. He made you forget about your cramps by putting your mind onto other things. Momo Yaoyorozu. Momo was a person that had some sort of sixth sense when it came to being on your period. Whenever she guessed you were, it made you laugh. Momo was always there for you and knew exactly how to comfort you. She's a very caring person that never failed to surprise you. When she found out you were on your period, she demanded that you stayed in bed while she took care of you. She brought you a heating pad and made sure to get your favorite snacks. She didn't want to get food from the store, so she decided to make homemade cookies for you instead. You were asleep, but when the scent of freshly baked cookies filled your nose, you woke up immediately. Her and you stayed home the entire day, just binging movies that you both enjoy. Momo loved days like these, just snuggled up next to you, enjoying the warmth you provide. You appreciated her love so much, and she's glad to be a part of your life. Eijiro Kirishima. Kirishima is one of the sweetest boys in class, and he had been with you through a tough time. You were so grateful for him, and you were glad he'd stuck with you while others didn't. When he realized you were on your period, he stormed over to you to cuddle with you, earning some giggles from you. Since you weren't feeling so good, instead of taking you out, Kirishima spread a blanket on the balcony so the two of you could watch the sunset and eat dinner together. He made sure that you were okay at all times by asking, but also by carefully watching your expressions. The both of you had a great evening and cuddled the entire time. Kiri had fallen asleep on your lap, making you smile and think, "What did I do to deserve him, honestly?"